Peace be unto you. Welcome to Falcon Files. Welcome to my new written piece called The Architecture of Hope. They tell you everything has a beginning and an end, but that's the thinking of the defeated, the philosophy of surrender. When it comes to hope, friend, the story never ends. Every time you think you've reached the final page, another chapter unfolds before your eyes. Every time a door slams shut, a window of opportunity swings wide open. Hope is a foundation with no roof, limitless, boundless, reaching toward infinity. In business, they preach the customer is always right. Hence the Snyder Cut's resurrection from corporate burial. The Snyder Cut emerged not from boardroom calculations, but from the thunderous will of the people, proof that collective voice can move mountains and studios alike. They say knowledge is power, but I tell you, nothing beats willpower. And if hope took human form, it wouldn't be Superman soaring through metropolis skies. They say the world needs Superman, but here's the truth they don't want you to grasp. The world needs what Superman represents. He embodies hope, courage, truth, morality, humility, sacrifice, integrity, and humanity. So the world doesn't need Superman, it needs regular people like you and me to carry these characteristics in our hearts, to live them in our daily battles. That's why I rise each morning and tweet #Restore the Snyderverse with the persistence of a prayer. Hope is organizing 1.5 million voices to trend as one on March 25, 2021, a digital symphony of resistance. Hope is the lethal geeks flying banners across skies and rolling billboard trucks through streets, spreading the message. Hope is writing about hope when life feels hopeless, because that's precisely when hope matters most. Hope is my brother Kojay drawing Superman with the devotion of a Renaissance master. Hope is my brother Anson, Forco, and Aaron speaking passionately about the Snyderverse with the fervor of revolutionaries. Hope is resistance, rewriting history regardless of what studio executives decree or which YouTube influencers dance on their payroll. Just as the Snyderverse movement reveals hope as an impactful force, so does #FreePalestine. But understand this, #FreePalestine carries graver urgency, deeper moral weight. On one hand, you have the liberation of art, on the other, the liberation of real human beings, flesh and blood like you and me. On one side stands a stubborn movie studio denying fans their rightful desires. On the other side unfolds systematic genocide, ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, and the calculated weaponization of starvation itself. In both movements, hope remains the only force keeping the flame alive. So continue, pray for Palestine. Donate to charities working on the ground. Protest in the millions. Speak Palestine's name. Take action for Palestine's freedom. From this action emerges courage that births hope for a world where Palestine breathes free. In the end, hope transcends campaign slogans and justice hashtags. Hope is dream and resistance combined, standing tall despite every wall erected against these movements. So keep taking daily steps to shatter that iron wall sealed with molten copper. Keep hammering that barrier in daylight, even knowing our opponents rebuild it under cover of darkness. For one day, mark these words, it's inevitable that Warner Brothers will #Restore the Snyderverse. Moreover, it's inevitable that Palestine will break free from illegal occupation by an evil, oppressive apartheid regime. Hope doesn't ask permission. Hope doesn't accept defeat. Hope builds foundations without roofs, and from those foundations, we construct tomorrow. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, hope can't be stopped, hope will always be free. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share this video. This has been Falcon Files.